my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. Nigga killed my mans, I'm riding with a picture up. Shoot back to the crib, went to pick the switches up. Stolen track hard, got it tinted up. Caught him outside, now he in the blunt. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Nigga, ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Catch his ass at the light, like Tupac and hit him up. Ain't no life after death, nigga, you ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or the police pick them up. I been staying out the way, I been focused on this pay. Killers coming out retirement, the dead nigga play. Hit your mans with a package, he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop selling all the shit today with what I made today. Niggas probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Did my time like a gangster, never made a statement. Just fuck niggas like I'm racist. Niggas wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was cooking, cracking, shaving. Hit your house party, fuck it up, we misbehave. Gotta keep an eye on my nigga Slim, cause he shady. Take it out the water, let it dry. Put it on the ruler, he ain't know what he was doing. I had to school and teach you how to turn a half to a hoe, and I'm a tutor. How you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all blue ones. 30 in the glizzy, bitch, I'm riding with a cougar. Red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, nigga, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me shooters, ain't no telling who was shooting. Nigga, tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends dead, got me riding with this ooze. Got some niggas in the feds, got some niggas in the state. Got some niggas going in, got some niggas on the way. Told Brody take the plea, here to fight another day. Went to trial and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on these niggas' neck till he come home. You know it's on, if we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. Nigga killed my mans, I'm riding with a picture up. Shoot back to the crib, went to pick the switches up. Stolen track hard, got it tinted up. Caught him outside, now he in the blunt. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Nigga, ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Yo, we back in the building live, man. Another episode of Night and Day with MK on Power Plug Radio. You already know how we coming, man. I got my brother Mike Brown back in the building with me. What's the word, bro?
Man, listen, again, as always, I'm happy to be here, man. The setup here is just wonderful. Mm-hmm. Everything about this whole ambiance, I'm very grateful to you. And just the whole crew for allowing me to come here, man. I love being here. So I told you about this over the phone, how much I enjoyed, this. So thank y'all for having me back.
You already know, bro. It's always a pleasure, man. I know you've been making a lot of moves, bro. Making time in your schedule for us. So I really appreciate you for that again, bro.
My honor.
Always, bro. I know you said that you headed back over to Tampa tonight. More business, more marketing.
Yes, sir.
I did catch that video that you put out not too long ago this week. Mm-hmm. The Live 21 promotion where you was on the streets of Tampa, man. Tell me about that, man.
Yes, sir. Lifestyle questions. We haven't put it up on YouTube yet, but if you go to Just Live, it's at Just Live is the Instagram. I believe it's Just Live on Facebook, and also my personal Instagram, which is Prime Daniels. Y'all go to those and y'all can check out the videos. And we didn't put the whole everything up. We just kind of giving snippets, and it's called Lifestyle Questions because we wanted to hit the streets and just find random people and talk about things as it pertains to like our lifestyle and just things we may go through in life.
Yes, sir.
So I think it's pretty cool. Very blessed to be a part of that whole project, man. So yeah, I hope people can check it out if they got the time to.
Most definitely, man. I had a good time watching it, bro. It was a nice step in a different direction for you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I know you haven't really stepped in that side of the arena, but you look like a natural.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I actually had you know what, you're right, I never interviewed people, but I had the time handle with Prime Daniels about 5 or 6 years ago. I was talking with some of the production team I was working with for that, and I think we're gonna do a season 2. Okay. Granted, season 1 was in like 2016 or 17, I can't remember, but
this shit motivated you.
Yeah, bro, it motivated me, and trying to put more looks of like a brand, an expansion to what Live 21 has to offer. Mm-hmm. So again, I appreciate those brothers for allowing me to display the talent that I have in certain areas.
Most definitely, bro. So salute to you. and the Live 21 campaign. Again, make sure you guys are tapping into that drink, bro. It's making the move. I know that they're going into distribution. I saw that Reg posted a picture of all the cases of them, in the room. So them boys getting ready to go out. So
yes, sir.
Beautiful thing to see, man. A lot going on in the city. Definitely gonna keep y'all in tune with everything that's going on in the world. Music, sports, entertainment, politics, whatever it is that we, feel like is worth touching base on. We definitely gonna shed some light on it. We took last week off, but we back this week, with a vengeance, ready to come hard again as always.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So again, man, Night and Day with MK, you in St. Pete this weekend, August 20th. We got the Elements of Hip Hop event going on tomorrow. So save the date. Put on by here at Urban Drinkery. Definitely is the place to be tomorrow night. 2184 9th Avenue Street South. Pretty dope event. A lot of different artists coming out to perform. If you're in the city looking for something to do before you go out, come up here, get something to drink, catch some good music from some solid artists, and come catch a vibe, man. So that's going down tomorrow, man. Free event, so make sure you guys pull up. Anything else going on this weekend, bro, that you got going that you want to plug in, bro?
This weekend, not so much, man. Just kind of free winging it. I will shout myself out. My birthday was last Thursday, so we had a good time with that.
Definitely happy birthday again.
Thank
bro.
you, man.
Yes,
God bless you. I saw you always,
that.
say something to me about my birthday. I do the same for you. We brothers forever. But had a good time, man. Was just hanging out. And just doing the typical. So it's gonna be some more of that. My other partner, who you know well, my partner Sean, his
Most
birthday
definitely.
is I'm August 11th. He's September 2nd. So, bro, typically we past I say 5 years, we've been partying from the 11th of August to the 2nd of September.
Right.
And I surprise myself all the time because in my mind I'm like, man, I can't party that much. But bro, when you having a good time, you don't want it to stop. So
Nah, bro.
yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna do something festive tonight. At the moment, I have no idea what it might be. I figure some things out around 11.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely, man. So again, man, St. Pete really thriving. A lot going on. If you tapping into different circles, I went to a event last night downtown, an open mic event. I was just telling you about it before the show.
Yep.
My boy Scott Tanner put it on. Met him long time ago through my boy Rob Bethune.
Shout out to Rob Bethune.
Most definitely, we both was artists working on his project at the time, and now my boy is into videos. He up there strumming on the guitar. Me and him, we got up there and just freestyle some shit last night. He on the guitar, I'm doing my thing, so it was a nice little vibe. So shout out to him, man, for putting that on. His first and third Thursdays every month. So the next one is September 2nd. Rain and Berries, man. Shout out to my boy Scott Tanner. Made a lot of good connections last night. So
yes, sir.
Again, man, if you're looking to do something in the city, man, check out Eventbrite. It's always different events going on. So definitely, man, stay tuned, man. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come right back. Again, Night and Day with MK. Got my boy Mike Brown in the building.
Yes, sir.
We're live.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Honesty is always the best solution.
Who the hell is Carlo?
Truth be told, hey, niggas ain't fucking with us, man. I got finessing in my veins. This ain't that, this the other one. I got 2 bitches and I'm plotting on another one. I'm a rich nigga, so I need a rich bitch. Keep a fever on my hip, cause I got a sick wrist. I know that he did you wrong, but that don't mean I'll treat you right. Once in a lifetime, baby, I'm just for the night. Overshift, dark circles around my eyes, but I still shine bright. I make major motion pictures. Every time that I go out, my girl get up in her feelings. I don't work on clothes, but she say that I'm appealing. My career cool, it don't have no ceilings. Nigga, fuck your set, I set examples for the children. I'm only in the house because I plan to own the building. And don't be led astray, I been really going through them struggles, they just go through phase. I can tell they used to scam, their music fraudulent and fake. If you dead broke, then what we finna make? I'm smoking all gas, over here it ain't no brakes. I know you all kept, I'm gonna need some space. Any nigga screaming, trust me, probably lying to your face. I got finessing in my veins. I put up at least 100 triple doubles in this dope game. My plug know my jug is short thing. I stand tall, rims tall, now dog, I can't do short change. got finessing in my veins. This ain't that, this the other one. I got 2 bitches and I'm plotting on another one. I'm a rich nigga, so I need a rich bitch. Keep a fever on my hip, cause I got a sick wrist. I know that he did you wrong, but that don't mean I'll treat you right. Once in a lifetime, baby, I'm just for the night. Overshift, dark circles around my eyes, but I still shine bright.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Back in the building, man. A lot going on in the world. Came off that first break, man. A lot of new music out. Had that boy Peasy on. Had that boy Tony Snow on for that next song, that last song. Again, man, a lot of new music out, man. So make sure you guys stay in tune. It's always good to catch some new vibes. But jumping right into it, man. A lot going on in the music world. We got Meek Mill, we got Young Thug, we got issues with Dr. Dre, we got Trap Boy Freddy. Just to touch base on Trap Boy Freddy right quick. Pet tiger seized from his home. Very random discovery. One thing, a lot of people keeping their home is pets. And Trap Boy Freddy isn't the biggest artist, but that's newsworthy.
Right, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I saw the article. And that was just, I really don't know what to say. You never know what individuals may be going through, but that was a bit shocking for me, But, I hope everything with all them brothers turn out okay and they can get out of those jams. Because let me tell you, behind the wall is no place to be. And especially when you've experienced like the final sides of life, that ain't no place for you to go.
Exactly, man. Free my boy Big Slim, man. Remember Slim? Keenan? Remember Keenan? Dark skinned cat, who used to be with us, but yeah, man, been down for a minute, man. Free Big Slim.
Yes, sir.
Meek Mill left a situation with Rock Nation, signed to a new company. Been hearing some rumors, or been hearing some rumbles around the industry that people are saying that his career is over. They're saying that his last project, Expensive Pain, was a disappointment.
Oh man.
So I'm not 100% sure what the accurate numbers were for the sales, but his other albums before that went number 1. This one didn't reach that far. But at the same time, Meek Mill, went independent. Now he's saying that he has $10 million that he's willing to wager against any music exec who feels like, his career is over. So, don't really know the ins and outs, man. But I've been hearing that he signed a 360 deal with Rick Ross in the beginning.
You know what? I don't know, brother. I mean, I heard rumors. Who was talking about? Oh, it was Gilly. I guess Gilly and Ross was going back and forth for a little bit. And I heard rumors that I guess Meek was in a bad situation according to what Gilly was reporting. I never knew. I thought everybody was good because around 2011, man, that was one of the best runs in hip hop. The whole Maybach music. Right. Rick Ross, from the outside looking in, of course. Rick Ross, he had picked up Wale. He picked up Meek Mill around the same time, and then he also had the dude, I think his name was Pill, maybe. And then he also had guys that he always had gunplay. He always had I want to say it's DJ Sam Sneak, and this one more dude he messed with down there that he always had.
Stally.
And then I was going to touch on Stally. Stally was another one that he got. Right. And at one point he was flirting with the idea of getting Nipsey Hussle. But that didn't go through and turns out Nipsey made the right decision because if that was 11 around 13, 14, Nipsey started making like national airwaves. So But saying all that to say, I thought that it was good. I didn't think it was no issue. You know, so I've never heard, I don't think I've heard Meek say it, but if Gilly's saying it, I guess it's a reason he might be saying it.
Most definitely, man. Dude, very vocal on Twitter. Twitter is another form of communication if you don't know. The best form if you're looking to like reach somebody that you don't have access to on a normal basis because, that direct mention of them goes straight to their inbox basically. Right. And they don't have no choice but to see it if they choose to, scroll. Unlike, Instagram, you send somebody a DM, it could go to the request folder. It don't always go to the main folder. Right. Same thing with Facebook. If you're not friends with somebody, it might go to the friend request folder. So Twitter platform, these celebrities are very vocal. Meek is one of them. And, he's been very vocal about his music issues. So hope that, goes over for him. I got a homeboy who isn't the biggest Meek Mill fan, and he just feels like everybody got more money than him.
Oh, I mean, as far as you gotta think with anybody who was in entertainment, it's kind of hard to determine what their financial state is.
Yeah.
Outside looking in, for me anyway.
Right.
Of course people can do certain things, but you got to think a regular guy can go, I'm not saying none of these guys doing this, but a regular guy can go rent some really nice stuff or know a guy who has really nice stuff.
Right.
But then there's a lot of guys who have a lot of money and probably don't do nothing to show it. Right. So, I mean, I would have no idea. I only kind of know about what I can identify, like the musical talent. And
And I'm the same way, man. That's why I'm a fan.
Right.
So I'm trying to convince to him why I'm such a fan. He doesn't understand.
Okay.
And I feel like, age wise, same age. Around the same time he was battle rapping in Philly on camera and it was going on YouTube, we was kind of doing the same thing, just wasn't on camera.
Right.
And then of all the rappers, I just feel like his content, is very authentic. His the way he carries himself outside of rap also authentic, unlike a lot of other rappers.
Right.
But I just feel like he's the leader of the new school, or was at one point. I feel like a lot of people, it might be new leaders emerging, but at one point I feel like Meek was the guy that a lot of these new upcoming rappers were trying to follow.
Right. I mean, I think, like I was saying, right, that 11 time, to me, like that 11 to say maybe 14 window. 2011 to 2014. He he was rolling, bro. And then at the time, people forget he bagged Nicki, which was just a cool look because outside looking in, it's like, dang, it's this Philadelphia talented dude with Ross whoop de whoop, but you just didn't. I mean, for me, I never would have saw that. So the fact that he pulled it off, and Nicki at that time was already like a pop star,
right?
So for him to,
then it's like he came in as a battle rapper. A lot of people felt like battle rappers can't make songs.
Yeah, but he didn't go deep like in his 20s battle rapping. He was battle rapping up to, I'm guessing, which is still battle rapping experience. You can never take that away. But
he crossed over.
I think he had enough time to do that. I think the battle rappers that may struggle with like making actual records are the guys that well into their 20s and then they've been so successful with battle rap now it turns into and let me go do an album. So I think for that could probably be, because it's different, especially nowadays.
Right. And aside from that, man, I just feel like from the style of charm that he got designed for Dream Chasers, I feel like that set the tone for a lot of other clicks when they get their piece designed just from seeing different styles. Because I feel like everything that people do, they've seen it somewhere, and a lot of people who influence Black culture are the musicians. I blame a lot of the musicians for the way a lot of us are in today's culture in terms of Future celebrating the use of drugs and designer clothes. I feel like before Future mentioning all this designer shit, wasn't really on that.
Right. I mean, definitely could be. I mean,
wasn't really on it. I feel, man.
Right.
It wasn't really the standard.
Right.
I feel like it's new standards out here, and they were set by these rappers.
Right. 100%.
But it ain't necessarily the way that we should be living in terms of the standards that we're living by.
Right.
But we've been brainwashed. A lot of us been brainwashed to feel like this is what I need in order to fit in this place.
Correct.
Or
100%.
this is what I need in order to check that status box. Some people are afraid to do their own thing because of what society say, and a lot of times it's more so what these rappers say.
Right.
It's because of what these rappers said. So the dude Charleston White.
Yes, sir.
They say that he got somebody arrested who
he did
pretty much told him that he can't come to Atlanta no more.
Correct.
So he was on camera celebrating the shit.
Correct. I saw
and
that.
He made a video one time where he was talking about, why would I, celebrate these rappers when, or pretty much why would I respect these rappers when they don't say anything that's respectful?
Correct. I saw it.
You seen that one. So
yeah.
that was a interesting point that he made. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't really understand what it seemed like you're trying to be like the hip hop superhero, like Batman, coming in and say today like going against the rappers, like the villain. Like he came out of nowhere, bro.
I think it's more so. I'm gonna tell you how it stemmed. I follow his work, and I thought he was an interesting dude. As far as the points he made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of where I first heard of him and seen him, but I did hear back in, this was around October of 2021,
mm-hmm.
and I know that because I was in Atlanta at the time for my nephew's birthday. He got into it with Whack 100
mm-hmm.
on one of them little chat room situations that they do online.
Yeah,
and it was real interesting. He was saying, you know, he's extra, but some of the stuff he was saying, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't seem far off. But I think to me, it seemed as if it started with him despising gangs and gang activity so much.
Mm-hmm.
That was what he despised, and it just so happened the people he was kind of going through it with, like if he's arguing with Whack 100, he's a music manager.
Right.
So I think it kind of crossed over into that, because once he started talking about gangs, he was just talking about, from what I initially saw, the despise he had for the gangs.
Mm-hmm.
But then that carried over to, you know, the gang members be rapping, whoop-de-whoop. So then he started coming at the rappers.
Mm.
So I don't think it's so much as him trying to, I mean, make no mistake, he probably saw what he was doing, which he initially felt was the right thing, and then saw like, hey, I might get a little extra clout off this.
Mm-hmm.
So he may be taking it to a further.
Yeah.
But to me, in the initiation of it, like I said, I felt it was genuinely him standing up to, you know, because you got to think, his point was, y'all 50 years old now, a lot of y'all out here talking about you banging. You know, I mean, you got to think, bro. Our dads ain't that much older than 50. Imagine our dads 10 years ago when they were 50 talking about and I'm not knocking nobody's culture because I love LA. I'm not.
Right.
But I'm just saying I think that's how Charleston sees it. I'm not saying, you know, guys shouldn't be doing whatever. If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. A lot of things ain't got no age limit. If that's how it is in your mind, you should do what you feel.
Right. And
but
in defense of
against it.
Right. In defense of the gangbangers, they could use the fraternity. You know, analogy, the biker club analogy, like them gangs. But y'all don't frown upon them. But you know, I just even feel like it's okay to be in a group, have a name,
right?
Just be about something. You know what I'm saying? Just be doing something,
right?
You know, whatever it is, whether it's making money together or doing community service, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you just in a group to just wreak havoc in the community, because gangs got bad. You know, stigma behind it, just in terms of what the cause is or what they be on.
Yes, sir.
You know, the Black Panthers was viewed as a gang, you know, but they was on some, doing, the right thing by the people, doing for the people.
Right.
So, they had an initiative. FBI peeped that and shut that down. And, I feel like the anger from whatever the situations was, people just clicked up because the birth of the gang culture is from out there, right? So, that's where it was going down.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I don't know if I have this right, but it was stated, many feel that when the Panthers was dismantled by the FBI, that's how like the gang started. Because
I feel like that's what it was, bro.
In California, all the blacks were together.
But we had to click up against the police.
So they split it up, and then that's why it's like alleged that they put like, I ain't trying to go too deep on this podcast, but it's alleged that they put, drugs into the neighborhood.
It's not alleged they did.
You know what I'm saying? So they put the drugs into the neighborhood.
It's not alleged they did. That was Snowfall. Come on, that's what they did.
Right. So they put the drugs into the neighborhood, and that divided the blacks because different areas, was having to defend their turf and make money the way they saw fit. So not saying that's the full reason, but that is partial reason. Sure. Yep.
So yeah, man. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's not alleged. I feel like they definitely did. I feel like the stuff we see in movies and shows, is the art of real life, and it's too accurate. So I just feel like the government is willing to go to far extremes to make money. They're the biggest gang.
Right.
They're the biggest gang. You know what I'm saying? They eat every time we spend money. They get a cut. House get a cut every time. But yeah, man. All I feel like the gang culture did was organized to go against whether it's another neighborhood or the police, but they organized to go against. And what they organized to do is up to them, you know. But you know, I feel like the common root of, you know, why they even were created was just based off, you know, not something negative but something positive, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nowadays it's hard for people to come together at all.
Right.
You know, you got people who are really in gangs, in fraternities, and you know, they, you know, live by it, die by it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people who aren't a part of a group or something bigger than themselves, you know, don't really know what that feel like.
Correct.
So I don't know if it's a good or bad thing to have that feeling or not.
Right. 100%.
Because you got people out here really, you know, lone wolves, you know what I'm saying, doing their own thing, but strength is in numbers. So while they may feel like, you know, I'm maintaining, I'm doing my own thing, it could be, you know, at a higher level if you had, you know, extra support.
Right.
But, you know, a lot of people are hard-headed, so they're going to do their own thing. But you mentioned Whack 100. The Game just dropped the album. I don't know if you checked it out.
Yeah, I've been Facebook posting about it.
You like the album?
So it's executive produced by Hit Boy.
Okay.
Hit Boy did pretty much most of the production. If he didn't do the beat, somebody else did. So I want to start with the beats. I like them. I like the production. I like the overall composition of the records. I've always liked the Game's music. Very LA. You know, when I hear good albums, I want to be in love with like every song. So I will say I have a hard, you know, grading metric. You know what I'm saying? Because the standard for me is so high, because in my mind you have all the resources to make every single song good. You gotta think, we was doing music and we didn't have no $5 million budget. If I have and these guys are multi-platinum and they've been doing well for almost 2 decades, right? Game came out in 04, we in 22. So 18 years he's been, you know. So I'm sure he had a good budget. So to me, but you know, you are living a life, so it's kind of, you doing a lot, so it's like, dang, meantime I gotta make some music. So I understand both sides of it, but I like it. A lot of my big homies who we listen to, you know, we don't like, a lot of times we listen to I like the new rappers, but we listen to like old rappers if they still rap. We listen to Nas, we listen to Jay,
Classic vibe.
Scarface, we listen to, you know, I want Andre to rap more, but you know, Big Boy when he rap, we listen to these guys. And real quick before I forget, I want to shout out the show for playing this instrumental. This is this guy high, this Black Ice, Outkast.
Woke up and seen the sun.
This is a Goody Mob featuring Outkast. And the record is
Video was hard.
The video was hard, and CeeLo did not have a verse. He just did the hook. Woke up and I touched before seeing what I know. That's all he did. That's all he did. And I thought that was really bold and brilliant.
It was a lot of rappers on there though.
Yeah, but I mean that's still CeeLo.
Yeah.
You know, it's bold for LaFace Records at the time to tell him you ain't got to do a verse.
Was he CeeLo then?
Bro, he's been CeeLo since he started. The first album is Soul Food, and this song is on the second album. And what's the name of the second album? It's the second album, but that's what this song. It's like track 2 or 3. It's an early song. But no, CeeLo was spazzing since he started with Goody Mob. You know, and they were a good group, but if you followed them, you knew he was gonna go do what he was doing, because that dude has a gift. Not saying that, because you know, Big Gift, Timo, Cool Joe, those guys were really good too, and they had a lot of format, a lot of strong. Goody Mob mean the good die, mostly over bullshit. And so you know, I go on and all day, but I just want to shout that out.
Most definitely, bro. We was talking about the Game and Whack 100.
Game Whack 100, yeah. So with that, I like it. You know, I enjoy it. I like the beats, and I like how he make it like a LA theme. He got a record with YG called Outside that I really like, and YG gave one of his best verses. He got a record with Pusha T and 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz is rapping. You know, I've always thought he put together great albums, like overall composition wise and beat selection and just the features he would use, and he put thought into his albums. But him rapping on this Game album, he's rapping like. Bro, it sound like he rapping like he ain't got no money.
I ain't heard it yet.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fire, bro. It's fire.
Saw an article about it. NBA YoungBoy was supposed to be on that album, but they had to take his.
I I thought YoungBoy not on the album.
I don't know. They saying that he was supposed to be on it.
He was supposed to be. He was. I saw the track listing before it dropped.
So his feature price was normally $300,000.
Okay.
And he cut that in half, and it was still too much.
Okay, so that goes back to the budget.
Right.
You know.
He's saying Wack is saying that it costs a ton of money to clear samples, which actually resulted in 10 tracks getting cut.
Wow.
But I don't know what clearing samples got to do with a feature.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how that.
They just said it was too expensive to keep him on the album.
That's tough.
To keep him on. So basically like he did the verse.
Right. He probably, he laid the verse down, I'm sure.
But he basically was supposed to get paid after that. So it's like, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. I did see him on the track listing though, but he not on the. I just looked. I don't see him on the album. Maybe I'm not. I'm scared to click because I don't want no song to come on.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But in terms of music, man, I don't know what else you've been listening to this week.
Bro, I've been on. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on like 5, 6, 7 songs from the game album. Mm-hmm. But you know, I listen to really everything. I listen to a lot of gospel. I listen to a lot of rap, a lot of R&B. It's random, and it's not always new. Very rarely is it new for me. You know, I'm all over the place when it comes to songs. I listen to a lot of Tupac.
Mm-hmm. Still,
yeah, he good, bro. And I listen to a lot of Scarface. I listen to a lot of her. I listen to Summer Walker. I listen to Kanye. I listen to Drake. I listen to them. I listen to a lot of Outkast still.
Speaking of Drake, DJ Drama mentioned that he feel like everybody did something wrong in the Drake versus Meek Mill situation.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of people don't fuck with Meek because of that situation.
Right. That's what you notice when we talked about it. See, I'm just want to be clear when I'm on the show. I try to like stay away from, I don't want to put nobody's Achilles out there, right? But that was an Achilles for me. Remember, I said earlier in the show, 2011 to 2014, Meek Mill was, but 15 is when that situation happened, and it was bad. It was bad for him, bro. It hurt him.
Man, say Quentin did something wrong. DJ Drama did something wrong. Drake did something wrong. Meek did something wrong. Nicki did something wrong. He say everybody played a role.
I mean, that may be, but I like speaking for myself when I got something going on, unless someone set me up, I'm accountable for me. Because you got to understand, people going to be people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't, like, if I can't even give an analogy that can compare to that right now off the top of my head, but if I have something going on just with me that involves me, I need to do my best to either stay out of the situation,
right,
or if I'm in it, try to clean my face up the right way, because I know everything else I've been doing represents like honor and integrity. I feel like I can't have nobody who could just say words about me because it's like cool to do. Like if you say some words about me, I feel most people, if they know me, they're gonna be like, okay, he said that, but we know Mike don't represent that.
Right.
We know Prime ain't for that. We know. So my point is, you got to be strong and firm enough to understand the situations you're around. So I mean, again, I don't know the ins and outs of how that could have happened, but you got to do your best to stay out of people using your name like that.
You been watching the Power Kanan?
Oh, Kanan, I watched. Yes. Now, did season 2 start?
Yeah, started.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna let him build up.
You gonna let him build up?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him build up, and I'm gonna watch him.
Word. So you been seeing Joey Badass in it?
Oh man, season 1, he was acting like somebody who been acting for 30 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. He did his thing.
He's good.
He did his thing. He in another like a short film on one of them streaming platforms. It's interesting because it's like he wakes up every day and relive the same situation, and certain like different shit just keep happening every time. But yeah, man, he's a great actor, man. He had the opportunity to sign with Jay-Z, and he turned it down. He said Jay-Z is definitely an idol of his, but at the end of the day, he says that it was some other factors that went into the decision.
Probably just money, bro. That's usually how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not saying that this is their situation, but if you out and you doing your thing with your brand, and you for sure every 12 months making anywhere from on your own now, independently, 1.5 to 2.5 mil, that's good living. And if someone with a big name come and he tells you all the stuff he wants you with him, but you're not gonna make that, you're gonna make like 800,000, and he gonna take the remainder that was getting you to 1.5, 2.5.
Right.
As a man, and I'm not saying this was their situation, but I'm just saying this is why I feel independents don't all the way sign with like a big one, because that's Jay-Z.
Definitely.
But it's got, in my opinion, it's probably like money related. Like it didn't make any sense in regards to like the finances. So he probably respectfully just declined.
Right. Which is crazy. Speaking of respectfully declining, the Rod Wave interview with Complex, one of the best interviews I've seen him do. You know if you caught it. At the end of the day, he respectfully declined to be on that Lemon Pepper freestyle.
I saw that snippet though.
Right.
Yeah, he said, and Roz was real. That was like a really good response he gave.
What's your thoughts on declining that?
I mean, I would have got on it.
Yeah,
I would have got on it. But that was how he felt, and I respect that.
Right.
But for me, I would want to get on it. But he's an incredible artist, and he has his feelings and thoughts as to why he didn't. So I get that too.
Yeah, that was a huge opportunity. But again, personal reasons. Said he had cold feet. And Drake responded and said, that was a, huge sign of respect.
I saw that. Yep.
So, you think they might work together again in the future?
I will hope they would.
That's crazy.
I will hope so.
That's crazy. But dang, that song right there, damn, Drake heard Rod Wave on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's major kind of. That's major kind of like. And in the same way, he did the verse and said he didn't like it.
Right.
So he tried, but he said he wasn't fucking with it.
Just wasn't fond of it.
That's crazy. But yeah, that was a great song, man. Just listening back to it and like, dang, Rod Wave supposed to be. So I'm listening to it now, like where I can hear him at. But being the artist and being the writer, like I think I could have. I think he could have did something with that.
Yeah,
he definitely could have did something with that.
I would have liked to see it and hear it.
Right. And then that question he asked him about his net worth. Dude said he looked up his net worth and it was $3 million. And Rod said he looked up his own net worth in 2020 and it was 1.5. And he was just saying how he don't even know what net worth mean. So the dude was explaining to him what it mean, and he was just pretty much breaking down some of the stuff that he owned, and he felt like it's more than that.
Right.
But he was just saying how that number, because we sometimes interested in how celebrities living, so we might do that Google search, and we always thought that number was accurate, but basically he's saying it's not accurate.
Right.
And then a lot of artists always said that Jay-Z, Kanye, I feel like Kanye, this billionaire status, it came out of nowhere, but it is what it is. Beautiful thing to see.
Right.
But he's still pulling crazy stunts with the clothes. He got people in dumpsters, black dumpsters, getting the clothes out the dumpsters, man. I feel like it was a interesting metaphor, for that homeless activity. It's like, yeah, they new clothes, you know what I'm saying? But, they in dumpsters for y'all to come get out. So, man, just keep pushing the envelope, trying shit.
Right.
From the styles of the shoes to everything, bro. They say they got a mask coming out, a foam mask.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's insane, bro.
Man, just trying shit.
Yep.
And that bitch going to the market.
Yeah. Yep, you getting it out there.
And he getting it out there, bro. That's crazy, man. But more shots to him. They say Kim and Pete not together no more. So you think they gonna get back together? Kim and Kanye. Now that she ain't with Pete no more.
I don't really know. Like I don't really.
Now they saying Pete in therapy and he blaming Kanye for it.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Blaming Kanye for it. But when he was, with her, he was taking his little jabs at him too.
Right.
So, that's crazy that, try to turn the table like that. But yeah, man, shit crazy out here, man. Young Thug bond got denied again.
That's crazy, bro.
Young Thug bond got denied again. Him and Gunna got a chance to speak to each other for the first time. During the court appearance, but it was, over the video thing.
How was that?
So while the court was going on, they were still trying to talk. So they had to tell him, you gotta, mute. So, that was a cool moment for them, I'm sure, to finally talk after all this time.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
Yeah, the bond got denied, though. But they're saying that some new charges are being put on them. So, not really sure what the outcome going to be. Stuff keep coming out. So it's, still unfortunate. Shit crazy. And then, if you know Casanova.
Yeah, I do.
His co-defendant just got 20 years. So he's still in prison for the racketeering situation. So his co-defendant just got 20. So not really sure what that's gonna mean for him.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Then you got Governor of Florida. He want police officers and first responders to start teaching. You want them to fill the empty voids. But I don't understand why them.
Right.
I don't understand why them. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on, man. Shit crazy, man. What you got for us, man? Anything you seen that caught your eye, bro, that you feel like,
Man, yeah, we what time we in? 10? Okay. I want people to I thought it was real interesting. A 30 for 30 will be coming on Netflix. Executive produced by LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Talking about the 2008 Redeem Team. So as everybody know, the Dream Team was real big in 92. They did well, then they kicked butt in 96,
right.
2000,
right.
2004 though.
Right.
That was into LeBron and Melo and Wade rookie year. They was all on that Dream Team. Where it wasn't the best put together team.
Right.
They came in third. They got bronze, which is a letdown for USA.
Right.
So 2008 they built the Redeem Team.
Right.
And then the Redeem Team just killed everybody. And then 2012, I think that's when they went to London. In 2016, they just dominated all the Olympics. But they're gonna do one on the 2008 Olympics Redeem Team. If I'm not mistaken, that was Beijing. So I think him and Dwayne Wade. Well, I know him and Dwayne Wade are executive producing it, and I believe it's gonna be on Netflix. So I think people should check that out.
What was that?
Also, if you I don't know where this is at, but I know for sure it's in Dallas, Texas. Not either Houston. I think it's Dallas. A young lady went out for her birthday, and they put like a little booby trap in her door handle with like a napkin. So she thought it was, I don't know. She thought it was like a joke or something. So she moved it gently with her hands, and turns out it was some poison on it. So if y'all see anything attached to your car, y'all be careful. Don't touch it. And realistically, man, everybody should try to, like today when I went to the grocery store, I had some gloves. Buy you some gloves and just put them on your hand when you go in and out the store. Keep sanitizing your car. However you travel, just keep trying to wash your hands often too.
Right.
Also back to Netflix, if y'all can, it's a lot of good history on there. A lot of good, what I feel is relevant African American history. Right now, they are currently airing Above the Rim, which came out, I believe, in '94, and they also have Menace to Society. Yo, that's a like a cheat code. Like if you can go check that out. Like there is so much culturally aligned with those movies. Above the Rim, for those who don't know, Dwayne Martin, Marlon Wayans, Tupac Shakur's in it. Leon's in it. Wood Harris, who was Ace and Paid in Full, is in it. Basketball film, but it's also crossing over with like the street terms of life and a young kid trying to figure out his future.
Right.
And it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. So y'all should go check that out. Death Row did that soundtrack, by the way. It was one of the best soundtracks. Should put that together, so people should check that out. Menace to Society, another great film with Lawrence Tate. That's where he got his start. My dude played Kane. I don't know Tyron Turner is his real name. They were brilliant and super young when they did that film. Tupac was supposed to be in that film. It was done by the Hughes brothers, but he got into it with them.
Jada Pinkett.
And Jada Pinkett was in it. Her and Pac cool. So Pac was in the film. He was going to play the character Sharif, but he didn't get to because some of the stuff didn't go the way he wanted. Pac and some guys jumped on the directors, which were twin brothers, the Hughes brothers, and he didn't make the film. However, it still turned out to be a classic. MC8 is also a California rapper. He's in that film.
Right.
So people should go look at that, man. That's going to take you to a time of things that was really going on.
That scene where the girl got killed in the store, that was in that film.
Yeah, Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it started.
Based on a true story. That's how.
No, Menace not a true.
No, I'm talking about that the girl getting killed in the store.
On Menace.
in the convenience store where the owner of the store shot her?
Yeah, so that happened in California back when the riot started.
They played a little clip of that in minutes.
No.
And the movie kind of spurred.
No. But no, it's a killing in the store when it first started though.
It's Kane and your boy in the store doing the killing.
They robbing the store. Yes,
right. I knew it was a store and a killing.
Yeah,
well, a killing in the store.
Correct. So so that's dope. But people in general should just try and like tap into the culture again. The music wave at that time, songs that was coming out that really defined not just the 90s, but I think it defined everything that was moving forward with like the hip hop culture. So a lot of what we see now, as much as it changed, it's all still also still like the same. So people should, like I say, really try to look into that. As people know, shouts out to the podcast we on right now, but you also look at what was going on with the Breakfast Club. People don't know Angela Yee, she left.
I ain't like that tweet she put out.
What was it?
The Breakfast Club, as you know it, is over.
Oh, okay. I think I may have saw that. So she's off. I think she has a show, Lip Service. And Charlamagne got his own show, and Envy does just real estate and all that. I like them together, but I think they had like a 13-year run.
I feel like she should have went to another station if she was gonna leave. Like Angie Martinez.
She probably was done with it though. She probably had her own little reasons why she just didn't have interest no more. But
your show coming on right after theirs though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, listen, with people, I'm gonna tell you, bro. People have their reasons why they do things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it was wrong or right, but to us it might look like, what you doing? Why you did that? Because we felt, but sometimes, boy, people just be like, nah, I can't do it because of this situation, and might have been some behind the scenes. Who knows?
That's crazy. I feel like ever since that interview with Gucci Mane was on there with her, and he was trying to call her out about the coming to the hotel, and she was on some, that wasn't true. Shit been different for her.
Well, mixed with it, and I think Charlamagne interviewed him.
And she got mad at that.
And yeah, that was a little, that was.
Oh, ain't no telling, man. But I just feel like if that's the move you was gonna pull, you should have pulled it all the way like Angie Martinez did and went to the competitor.
Yeah,
she was at Hot 97,
and then she went to
them.
Power
went to Power.
Power 105.
Come on, man. Been in Hot
tough.
97, same swag.
That's crazy.
Been in Hot 97, left for the other competitor. Angela Yee should have left for Hot 97 and she was gonna do her own show.
Yep.
You gonna stay on the same platform, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's lame, bro. And that tweet she put out, bro, that was before they explained. So that looked like, clickbait.
Right.
We gonna jump to the conclusion that the show over.
Right.
Shit ain't over though. You just leaving. But the Breakfast Club, as you know, but is that the way she worded it? Is that politically correct? Is that? Or you think she knew what she was doing?
I mean, I think that. I mean, to be honest, bro, I don't think she did nothing wrong because
I think she did.
Because listen, if you have a show and you feel you big part of building that's not a false statement. Nah,
as you know it.
Yeah, it's not a false statement though. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you know it, right?
The Breakfast Club, as you know it.
Because that's how we know it.
We knew it as them three.
Right. So
the one as you know it is over.
It's over. So that's not fiction. Like, she not lying, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it ain't no big deal for her to, say that. But it could have been some undertone there. She might have been trying to be messy.
People jump to conclusions.
Yeah. And I mean, it wasn't nothing to jump to. She stood on it. She gone.
People jump to the conclusion that the whole show was over.
Oh no, they shouldn't have did that. I mean, they just
from that statement. That's what they did. The show over.
But now
the Breakfast Club, as we know it, is over.
Right.
As we know it is over, based off what you said.
Right. Yeah. Nah.
So until they get on that air and explain, until they got on there and explain that day, it was okay, you just leaving.
Okay. Yeah.
But the way you put it out, Angela Yee, was the whole joint over because you gone.
Right.
If I'm Charlamagne and Envy, I'm like, come on, bro.
Right.
You tripping, bro. Shit ain't over, bro. As you know, as they know it, you just gone.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she could have worded it in a way of, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm.
She had to stir the pot though.
Yeah.
She had to stir the pot. She had to get the people talking, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it ain't gonna do nothing but help. Breakfast Club show.
You know what I'm saying? Then I caught the show when they was on there talking about it, and she was saying what it was and how she is something about same initials as Wu-Tang. It's something with W and U. She used to work for them or something like that. But yeah, man, I wish her the best, you know. But I don't like how she did that.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'm a fan of the Breakfast Club, bro. So when I seen them, I'm like, damn, what you mean?
I mean, they'll still be fine. They
gonna be straight without her, regardless.
Just
because of the way she exited, they're gonna be straight.
Not only that, I mean, Charlamagne and Envy are talented.
Yeah,
They're talented people. As was she, but you know, she got her own thing. But again, to me, Breakfast Club, she should stay. People got their reasons.
Yeah. I feel like that's tough. You think they're gonna just replace her? I don't know who. Because I mean, she's a journalist, so it's like they ain't just gonna find a celebrity,
right?
Unless they start doing celebrity guest hosts,
right? That would be that's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
I think they should do that. Celebrity guest hosts. You know what I mean? Just have people come in, fill in for a day, a week, or whatever. Because the show gonna still be fine because the interviews are so intimate. Like they just had 50 Cent, and that was a good one. That was a good one. So I think it'd be cool though.
Definitely, bro. But yeah, man. Solid episode, bro. Another night in the city, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go out and about, man. Be safe.
Please do.
You know, a lot going on. Make sure you make it home safe. You know, that's the most important thing. You know, we here same time next week, night and day with MK. You already know how we coming, man. Try to keep it action packed for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Give y'all some food for thought.
Yes, sir.
You know, give y'all something to think about and take with you. But as always, man, Mike King, got my brother Mike Brown with me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Jay Mills overseas right now.
Shouts out to Jay Millie.
You feel me? That boy over Portugal, Spain. Okay. You feel me? Euro trip right now.
All right.
Vibing.
All right.
But yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Mills. And until next time, man, y'all be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.